After coming back from a 11,000-kilometer trip, we found that our fuel consumption was a little bit on the high side, even for 7.3. What we've decided is to actually replace the air filter system. You can see there's a crack in the filter, in the filter housing. So what I've done is I've already loosened the bolts, removed the one sensor and the intake air temperature sensor on the other side. Taking the bolts off, we're going to remove this and replace it with a new unit. So first we'll undo the clamps on this, take it out, pull this out, pull the pipe out, remove the cover, and as you can see, this is the old filter. It was a new filter before we left. We put a new filter in. It's still a little bit dirty. The new system is supposed to allow you about a 55% increase in airflow. And I've loosened the bolts already, taken that out. Basically just slides out, and that's the whole system. There's no intake here either. With the new housing, we have another air intake. The advantage of this filter is that it's actually washable. So when it's dirty, you can take it off and just wash it. And it basically sits in here. And you have air coming in from the one side and air being sucked in from the other side. Here's the rest of it. That's the housing where the battery sits on. That gets attached. And this is the pipe that attaches to the filter and goes to the turbo intake. With the space coming at a bit of a premium, the instructions say assemble the whole thing and put it in. What we'll do is we'll install it into 3 parts. First, this one where the battery sits, one of the air intakes. Then we'll install the housing and the pipe to the turbo, and then put the filter in. And you always start the bolts by hand to make sure you don't get any cross threading. Installation instructions say don't over tighten it, so I'm just going to make sure it's tighten it properly. And there we go. So the trick behind this one is to have this loose, because it's a bit of a struggle to get it in. So what we'll do is we'll fit it through here, and it will sit loose in here so we can get it down the up pipe from the turbo. This will slide in, bolt in, and this side will sit in to go with the other air intake. So we're just going to secure this piece to the piece that we've installed here. There's one bolt here and 2 more here. And 2 more on the side that we have to put in. This is the filter. We're gonna slip it on here. It's got a little lip and then a hose clamp And what we'll do is we'll install it. Measuring pieces of equipment. The one is the air filter restriction gauge, and the other one is the air intake temperature. What we've done is we've put a grommet in here. The one will go in here, and the other one will slide in at the back. So we've just installed the filter restriction gauge, and we will hook that up shortly. So let's try for the second time. Let's put the filter in after the two sensors are plugged in. So we've just run a little bit of wire loom in here to make sure that we protect the wire. And what we're going to do is just tape it now. So to connect it back up, first we connect both the positives of both batteries, and then we'll connect the negative.